my name is Ashton, and today I will be presenting my Unit 1 Multimodal Instruction Set screencast, which will demonstrate how to use a flat top grill. Today I will be demonstrating how to properly cook, clean, and care for a flat top grill. Flat top grills have a multitude of uses and have many benefits to the user if it is utilized and cared for properly. Flat tops have larger areas to cook on, making meals much easier to prepare. They also require minimal cleaning, which means less dishes that you would need to clean. This multimodal instruction set will be able to reach broader audiences by utilizing closed captioning. Closed captioning will allow users that are hard of hearing or deaf understand what I'm describing throughout my presentation. Next, I will be defining a few key terms that I will be using throughout the duration of this demonstration. A flat top grill is a large metal appliance that has a flat surface which is used for cooking purposes. Warpage is the altering of the shape of the grill, usually due to accelerated preheating or excessive temperatures. A drip tray is a tray that is used to collect any grease or leftover food remnants from the flat top. Corrosion is the deterioration of metal. The seasoning process is a process in which oils or fats are baked into the steel to give the flat top non-sticking properties, which are similar to a cast iron skillet. These are my references, and I will now be demonstrating how to properly use the flat top grill. Before we dive into the flat top, I would like to review over some necessary items that coincide with the usage of your flat top. The first item that you will need is a drip tray. This tray is used to catch all of the excess oil and grease while you are cooking. The next item is a thermometer. This is required to monitor the temperature of your flat top as it heats up. I have found that an infrared thermometer works best for this. Another essential item that we will need is a grill scraper. This scraper helps scrape away excess oil, food, or items towards the drip tray that is installed beneath the holes on the flat top. The next two items, while they are not necessary, I believe they will be very beneficial to your flat top usage if you decide to utilize them. The first item is a spatula. This will allow you to easily flip and maneuver lots of food on the flat top. The second unnecessary but helpful item is a grill press. These grill presses add weight to the item that you are cooking, which will help accelerate the cooking process of thicker foods on the flat top. Before we can start using our flat top grill, we first need to clean it. I understand that it's quite large and awkward to clean in a standard house sink. However, this will be the only time you need to clean the flat top with soap and water. All future cleanings will be done simply with the grill scraper and water. As I previously stated, I understand that this can seem difficult to manage, but I found it most helpful to start at both of the corners and tilt it downwards towards those corners to ensure that the water remains in the sink. After cleaning the first two corners, I rotate the grill 180 degrees to get the opposite side, and then I flip the grill to clean the other side. After you finish washing the flat top, you're going to want to take a lint-free, dust-free rag or washcloth and completely dab the surface dry on both sides. After you dry the flat top off with a rag, bring the flat top to your stove top and place it with at least a 1-inch clearance on all sides. Failing to leave at least 1 inch of clearance on all 4 sides of the flat top may result in melted appliances or objects. Additionally, you need to make sure that you have a drip tray placed below the holes on your flat top to catch any excess oil or grease while you're cooking. After the flat top is set up properly on the stove top, turn on all of the burners on medium-low heat. It is important to start off with the burners on medium-low heat and gradually increase the heat of the burners as needed. You will need to let the flat top reach a temperature of 300 degrees Fahrenheit so that we may begin the seasoning process of the flat top. The seasoning process is crucial to the introduction of a flat top appliance in your kitchen, because this process allows your flat top to maintain non-stick qualities for the duration of the lifetime of your flat top. You may notice that some areas of the flat top, specifically the areas near the stove burners, are significantly hotter than other locations are. This is perfectly normal and occurs because of the uneven heat distribution arising from the burners. You may use these heating zones to your advantage while using your flat top by placing items that you would like to keep warm but not overcook in the areas that are at a lower temperature. Once your flat top has reached a temperature of 300 degrees Fahrenheit, you will want to proceed by applying a thin layer of cooking oil or vegetable oil evenly across the flat top with a spatula. Allow the flat top to heat for another 15 minutes with the oil on. After this, allow the flat top to completely cool to help form the base layer with the oil. After it is completely cooled, you'll want to apply another thin layer of oil evenly across the flat top. After the second layer of oil is applied, begin slowly preheating your flat top again by turning all burners to medium-low heat. After the flat top is fully heated to 300 degrees Fahrenheit again, it is time to complete the seasoning process. To complete this, you will need a substance that is very oily or fatty. Bacon is usually the best item to select for this. You will want to cook the bacon on the flat top, ensuring that the entire surface is covered in grease. The bonding of the fat from the bacon grease to the steel will help the flat top maintain non-stick properties throughout its lifetime. After the bacon is finished cooking, remove it from the flat top and spread the bacon grease edge to edge using the spatula, ensuring that all areas of the flat top are covered. After spreading the grease, use the grill scraper to guide the grease towards the holes in the flat top so that it may be held by the drip tray. Be mindful of the size of your drip tray as well as the amount of grease or oil you are producing. If you anticipate the drip tray is going to overflow, carefully remove the drip tray from below the flat top and discard the grease from there as needed. After all of the grease is removed from the flat top, you may use water to help you scrub any leftover pieces of food that are stuck to the grill. The flat top will require you to cook on it multiple times before it is fully nonstick. However, if you completed the seasoning process correctly, you should already begin to notice an alteration in the color of the steel, primarily where the burners for the stovetop are. At this point in time, you are now ready to cook on your flat top. I understand that it seems like a lot of maintenance to get the flat top ready to cook on. However, in the long run, I believe that it is very worth it. The flat top is a very versatile kitchen appliance with multiple capabilities, my personal favorite being the very easy cleanup after every cook. The wide range of the flat top allows for you to cook multiple items at the same time. I have chosen to cook some chicken with 3 different types of vegetable blends. You can see me utilize the heating zones of the flat top by the placement of the veggies and the chicken. I made sure to place them right above the locations of the stovetop burners so that they would all cook at the same pace. Additionally, you can see me move the squash and zucchini to the middle zone where the temperature is lower. I did this to prevent them from overcooking while the chicken and the other vegetables finished cooking. As you can see, after I finished cooking everything, all that I had to do to clean the flat top was scrape it down with the grill scraper and place another thin layer of oil on it after I finished. The layer of oil after every cook is not entirely necessary. However, it does help the flat top develop a depth of flavors embedded within the grill over time. Overall, I hope that you found my multimodal instruction set helpful, and I hope that you enjoy many flavorful meals on your new flat top. Thank you.